Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Paranormal Properties. In this week's episode, we take a look at the Borgvattnet, the small old vicarage. Now the Borgvattnet is a small village in Jämtland County, northern Sweden. It's renowned for having one of the most haunted houses in Sweden. The old vicarage was built in 1876. Now, the first ghost ever documented at the vicarage came in 1927, when the chaplain Nils Hedlund resided. He reported many strange happenings, including one particular encounter with something paranormal. He was on his way up to the attic to gather his laundry, when he witnessed his laundry being torn down from the line by an unseen force, then ripping his clothes in half. Now, Rudolf Tangden, a priest who lived at the vicarage during the 1930s, saw an old woman dressed in grey appear in a room. He then followed her as she walked away, but she vanished in front of his eyes. Now, in the 1940s, Tangden's successor, Otto Lindgren, and his wife said they had several paranormal experiences, including unexplained sounds and moving objects. So his predecessor, the person obviously moved in after Tangden, Lindgren, obviously he's already had experiences with the paranormal, so that to me obviously would bring more paranormal activity around for them. And as for Tangden's clothes being ripped apart and ripped down by an unseen force, it is quite startling. But Tangden did well to stay and not leave, so obviously he wasn't going to be frightened away. So, tip my hat to Tangden there. Now, on one occasion, a woman who was staying in the guest room was awoken in the middle of the night to see three old women sitting, staring at her. She quickly turned on the light and they were still looking at her. However, they now appeared blurry. What? Now that is the first ever time I have ever heard that. Now obviously you see people and you hear people talk about, they've seen someone sat in the room staring at, turn the light on, they turn back, boom, they're gone. This time they actually had the goal to actually stay there with the light on. But obviously they become more blurry, which is absolutely frightening. Three old women right in your room staring at you with the light on still, and it's not moving whatsoever. That to me that's when you know you've got a ghost in the house, definitely. That is the only time I ever had someone turn away, turn back for the ghost to still be there, ever. Now in the 1940s, the chaplain Eric Lindgren moved into the vicarage, and he began a journal recounting many of his own experiences in the house. He reported being thrown out of his chair regularly by an unseen force. Now, the thing is, the current building is serving now as a restaurant and a cafe, as well as a guest house. So, in layman's terms, it's like a hotel, motel, B&B. Now, if you dare stay the entire night, you'll receive an overnight stay certificate to prove it. So now it's that haunted and that frightening that you actually get a certificate for staying the entire night there. Now, me being me, I would absolutely love to do that. I would love to stay there. It seems to me residents of the past still haunt the building, and they've probably had the best times there, because on the pictures it does look like a nice, comfortable little vicarage. But the unseen force ghost or poltergeist is what I think it probably is. It's probably the most frightening. Obviously you've seen the insides of the property of what I've showed you anyway through the pictures. But that to me is absolutely amazing. I mean, I have never witnessed myself. I mean, I've seen ghosts myself, and I've looked away. I am not afraid to admit that I have done that and looked back and they've gone. But to look away and look back with the light on, still there, is just absolutely blown my mind, and that to me is very, very interesting. So Yeah, well, anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned because I will be doing 2 more videos today as I've fallen behind a little bit because my house flooded. So stay with me. I will be doing 2 more videos today. Thank you very much for watching and stay tuned, guys. Thank you very much.